Nick Reiner and his defense attorney, Alan Jackson, made a brief court appearance in front of a judge, and the hearing was televised with a camera inside the courtroom. On the feed, Jackson introduced himself and other attorneys on the defense team, while the prosecution also stated its presence for the record. Nick was in custody and mostly out of view, but he was present and listening, and the judge addressed him directly when it was time to confirm key rights and scheduling. From the start, it was clear this session would be about procedure and next steps, not a full discussion of evidence, testimony, or motive. Jackson asked the court to continue the arraignment, explaining that it was too early to proceed and that the defense was not prepared to complete the arraignment at this juncture. He said he had coordinated with the district attorney's office and requested that the arraignment be set for January 7, 2026. The judge then outlined Nick's constitutional and statutory right to a speedy arraignment and asked whether he would waive that right so the arraignment could be heard on the later date. Nick answered yes. The defense formally joined the waiver, and the court found the waiver was knowing and intelligent. The judge kept the custody status in place and moved on once both sides said there was nothing further. After the hearing, Jackson spoke briefly outside the courthouse. He described the situation as a devastating tragedy that has befallen the Reiner family and acknowledged the emotional impact on everyone involved. He said the case raises complex and serious issues that must be examined carefully and responsibly before anyone tries to declare they understand what happened. Jackson urged the public to let the system move forward as it is designed to, not with a rush to judgment or quick conclusions, but with restraint, dignity, and respect for the process and for the family. He emphasized that nothing substantive happened in court that day beyond continuing the arraignment to the January 7 date. In the midst of the attention, the family released a statement through the media asking for compassion and privacy. They said their pain is impossible to put into words and described the loss of their parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner, as horrific and devastating. They also called their parents their best friends and thanked people for the condolences, kindness, and support they have received from family, friends, and the public. At the same time, they asked that speculation be tempered with humanity, and that their parents be remembered for the lives they lived and the love they gave. The updates have sparked heated debate online about accountability, what justice might look like, and whether mental health or addiction could be raised as part of a defense. Commentators have also circulated older interview clips in which Nick talked about struggling with identity and falling into drugs, but those clips are not verdicts and don't replace facts tested in court. There are also claims spreading about long-running conflict within the household and about past hostility toward family members. Those reports remain allegations until they are verified through reliable records and proceedings. For now, the safest approach is to separate what is confirmed in court from what is speculation on social media. The next milestone is the arraignment on January 7, 2026, when the case is expected to move beyond scheduling and into formal legal steps.